Okay, welcome back to the channel everybody, it's Mike Newton down here at Penrith Golf Club. I've got a putter to show you today and a little bit of a special one. So Scotty Cameron have just recently released a limited edition putter that is inspired by Justin Thomas. So obviously Justin Thomas is a big Scotty Cameron tightly staffed player and has been playing this type of putter for a long time and has won obviously a lot on the PGA Tour using this putter. So Scotty Cameron have decided to bring this putter out to market. It's in Justin Thomas's spec, how he has it, the length, the lie, everything like that, exactly the same, but it comes at a hefty price tag. So this putter is going to retail at £750. So it's an expensive putter. It's more expensive than a normal Phantom X putter, but we're going to talk a little bit about probably why it is. Okay, so it comes with a pretty cool head cover, like a silvery grey head cover. Obviously it's got all inspired by JT, Justin Thomas on the top and the back section there. Looking at the putter itself, as I say, it's all designed around that Phantom X 5.5 style. So it's a style that I really like, and I've got something similar in a ping putter in that type of style. So a little bit different in the colourings. We haven't got that black, so much of the black on the top as we see in the standard Phantom X putter. We haven't got those lime green dots, so it's all again built around how JT sort of wants his putter to look. So we've got a black top alignment line, lose a little bit of the black that we see in the standard Phantom. Moving on underneath, we've got the two 10-gram weights in the bottom section, and then again we've got a little bit more of that logo inspired by JT. We've got this nice little logo on the front of the face as well. It looks to me like a slightly lower profile face from that top to the bottom. We've got the three sort of red circles in that back section where again they're taking weight out and probably repositioning it and back into the wing part of the putter to make it a little bit more stable through that impact area. So this is basically in a custom setup, exactly like JT has his putter. So we've got a hand welded neck section into the head, and that's probably the first thing that I looked at when I took the head cover off. I got the putter out, had a little look around it. I thought, looking at the weld mark around, I thought, God, that's not finished off very well for a very expensive putter. I thought it looks a little bit like a prototype, but this is exactly how he has it. It's all hand welded from the neck into the head. So you are going to get maybe those little, what looks like imperfections of the weld line around there, but as I mentioned, this is exactly how he has his putter. The neck that JT has is a small slant neck, which you can see there, just angles back a fraction into the head, so it just provides that little bit of offset. So very much a putter that's aimed at a golfer who has a slight sort of arc in the swing, so a little bit like what a bladed putter would sort of lend itself to. But I think when you put it down, and for me, again, I like this sort of shape, and some people will, some people won't. I understand that, you know, shapes of putter can be very personal from golfer to golfer. You know, what you like the look of, is it too busy, is it too big, are you more of a blade style of putter? But for me, as I put that down, it just sits really square, it sits fantastic, and I like the fact that it's like a lower, it seems to be a shallower head depth, which I really like. So to me, it feels like it hugs the ground a lot closer there, which sits lovely there to me. Very, very nice. So the length of this is coming in at 34.5 inches in length. So obviously that's Justin Thomas's length, so 34.5 inches. So again, it's just built exactly around his spec. Okay, so what are my thoughts around the sort of feel of the putter as I'm hitting some strokes here? So as I mentioned about the looks of it, I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Sits really close to the ground, which I quite like, that low profile on the head shape. It sits absolutely square at address, but as you actually make the stroke, I think the putter is obviously very well balanced, you know, with that wing design. Allows you to get that weight into those back sections, creates a higher MOI, more forgiveness, and ultimately a little bit more stabilisation of that putter through that putting stroke, especially on those slight mishits on the putter face. The feel of the putter is very solid. It's a nice sort of soft feel to it, but it's not sort of too soft in a way that makes sense. So it's a nice positive sort of roll off the club face. Feels really nice, feels very solid, and it seems to get the ball rolling very nicely off that putter face. So we've got that solid milled 303 stainless steel head and face with a 60/61 aluminium sole plate. So I think that milling of the club face definitely provides a slightly sort of softer feel to the putt or to the contact with a golf ball. So clearly quite a special putter. It's all custom shop made. But the price tag, it takes me to that price tag, you know. Why would this be sort of nearly double the amount that a normal Phantom X putter would be? Just because it's got Justin Thomas's. I don't agree with that. There's obviously some reason as why. I think probably more for the reason that it's a limited release, 2000. I think that allows brands to sort of just bump a little bit of a higher price tag to it because it's a limited putter, so people want to put their hands on this a little bit more. And I understand Scotties are very sought after, a very collectible item, aren't they? So again, they'd probably ride on a little bit at the back of that as well. But I just think it's a bit heavy there at $750 for a putter, albeit it looks very, very nice. But I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts as always. So, you know, post your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts about the price tag of that. Is that something that you would buy? Are you a Scotty Cameron collector? Is that something that you go out and buy straight away? I'd love to hear your thoughts as always. So do post them in the comment section down below. Okay, thanks very much for watching the video. Appreciate watching it as always. If you haven't subscribed, join the content, you know what to do. Just hit that subscribe button, very much appreciate it. And hopefully we'll catch up with you all very soon.